Great. Can we start today's session?
Yes, we can start.
All right. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for giving this opportunity. I am Surya Teja. I have completed my graduation in the stream of BSc Computers. I have 4+ years of experience in ServiceNow as a tester, both manual and automation. So I tested for many ServiceNow ITSM applications like incident, problem, change, collaborators, order, get record producers. Apart from this, in manual, I develop and execute test cases in Test Management 2.0. And for automation, I use ADF, automation testing tool. ADF also, I develop and execute test cases in and ADF also I develop this. And coming to my area work, I use Agile methodology. Like the stories, whatever comes for testing, as and when I test it. So these are my roles and responsibilities.
Okay. The key models which I work on only ITSM, right?
Right.
So, what is the difference between incident, problem, and change?
Incident means if any issue or any unplanned interruption happen in between the services, that we call it as incident. This incident, if many users are facing this issue, means multiple users are facing this issue, means that we rate it as a problem to find the root cause analysis of it. And if you want to change any code or anything you have to deploy or anything you have to update, then we use this change request.
Okay. In ITSM model, what is the key role of incident and change management?
Keyword means
What is the purpose? Main
purpose.
purpose.
Purpose means when users are facing issue, any like emails are not working,
Mm-hmm.
VPN issue, then the users can raise the incident.
Mm-hmm.
We can easily resolve their. We can change that users to back the issue, back to business applications.
Sorry.
Change management means we ideal users will request this,
Mm-hmm.
and if anything have to deploy, any changes have to do in production means not only production. Anything application have to deploy or anything have to delete,
Mm-hmm.
then we use this change.
So, as part of the incident and change in problem, what do you understand mainly? Like incident is only for interruption occurred, then you resolved it, and problem is only when it is root cause analysis, and change is for the purpose to fix the issue. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, what are the types of testing you've done as of now?
I have done smoke testing, sanity, regression, functional testing, retesting.
Okay. So, in the what is the difference between integration testing and unit testing?
Unit testing means basically developers will do that, like testing the single block. I think
Mm-hmm.
integration means testing the different modules.
Mm-hmm.
Let's working together or not.
Okay. Is the integration within a system or beyond the system?
Integration means like in the system or two applications
Mm-hmm.
work together. That we also call it as a integration testing.
Okay. What is regression and what is UAT?
Regression means testing existing and as well as new functionalities
Mm-hmm.
to ensure that existing functionalities should not be broken when the new functionalities are developed.
Okay.
That we call it as regression testing.
Mm-hmm.
UAT testing means when the testing was completed means if it moved to the UAT testing, UAT instance, then they will be test. I'm not sure about UAT testing.
Okay. Fine. What do you understand about ATF?
ATF means it is used for automate this ITSM application. We use it for ITSM applications. like any customization or new configurations. We use it basically we use for a regression test purpose. So testing every time we have a frequent release and updates. So testing every time the existing functionalities are it maybe it takes more time.
Mhm.
So with this area we can easily by clicking the single click we can easily find out if there is new existing functionalities
Can
are
we run
broken or
the
not.
ATF in production?
No, it is not recommended.
Why?
Um, because it cannot be rolled back for all the tables like uses email tables, history tables.
Mhm.
ATF cannot be like rollback cannot be possible.
Okay.
Because,
Okay. When we perform the smoke testing.
smoke testing means it's basic and critical functionalities are working fine or not. Let's say the incident
Mhm.
logging to incident is working fine or not. All fields are visible or not,
Mhm.
and submitting the incident the report is created or not. This type of critical and basic functionalities are working fine or not. Testing is no called as a smoke test. Smoke test.
Okay. When incident is created, how can you ensure related problem is created automatically in the system?
So multiple incidents rising means we can create to fix that issue to find the root cause and analysis of it.
Okay. 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 How do you validate SLA timers in service?
So in related list we have the SLAs.
Mm-hmm.
So we have respond and resolution SLA.
Mm-hmm.
Respond means when incident is created to when it is assigned to the respective user, up to then it will be calculated. Resolution means when incident is created to it to resolve this. Up to then it will be calculated.
Okay. What's your testing approach when new catalog item is added? Means how you validate catalog item manually.
Um, like first of all, in service portal as an end user, I will validate that all the field validation I will do by form validation.
Mm-hmm.
Like all mandatory fields are filled or not, and visible fields are visible or not,
Mm-hmm.
and this type of form validations I will do, and I will submit the form.
Mm-hmm.
One IQ will be generated here,
Mm-hmm.
and in native UI,
Mm-hmm.
as an ideal user, I will impersonate and I will open the RAQ.
Mm-hmm.
So under RAQ we have the RAQM.
Okay.
So in RAQM some approvals will be there
Mm-hmm.
according to catalog item. So after approvals are approved, then we have the SC task will be generated. So depends upon catalog item, multiple SC task will be generated.
Mm-hmm.
After all SC task closed, and the RAQM also will be closed, as well as the RAQ also will be closed.
Okay. So how do you create the same catalog in ATF?
Hello?
Hello, hello. Yeah.
Yes, yes, just you are on.
So, how do you validate the same catalog in ATF through ATF?
Through ATF means,
Automation.
first of all, sorry,
ATF means automation.
just a minute. Like, first of all, I will create an item
Okay.
using the step configuration, like open a catalog item step configuration,
Okay.
and I will mention there which catalog item I should be open.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, to validate the short description,
Mm-hmm.
I will use the as a text on a page step configuration.
Okay. Can
And
you
after that,
explain the steps, whichever the simple catalog item, how you validate through ATF?
through ATS only, I'm using, like,
Yeah. Can you explain the steps, the particular steps in ATF through ATF?
to validate that values are rightly uh, rightly input or not, we use the variable value validation step configuration.
Okay.
And after that, I will order a catalog item.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I will impersonate ideal user
Mm-hmm.
where I created in step 2 or step 1.
Okay.
For that ideal user, I will impersonate here.
Mm-hmm.
And I will give some condition, I will give the condition there. And I will open a record in a list. Step configuration I will use to open the record. And after that, REQ will be open here. So if I want to validate the values in the fields means I will use the field value validation step configuration.
Okay.
And after that, to open the RITM, I will again use so RITM will be in the related list. So I will use the apply filters on a list or a record query step
Okay.
configuration I will use, and I will use the uh, condition here. Again, I will open the record in a list. That configuration I will use. So RITM will be open. Under RITM, we have approvals related list to open that. Again, I can use apply filters on a list or a record query.
Okay. So, which table you are using for approval?
It's table.
From which table you are using approval? How you validate approval through ATF? In a service catalog, you have a approval, right?
Yeah, approval related list they are not in RITM.
Yeah. Yeah.
So to open that approval related list, I will use apply filters on a list. Or I can go with the navigate to the model and there we can mention approvals, approval underscore approval table to open. Approval model I will open there and I will give the table name as approval underscore approval.
Okay. How you validate? Like directly you selected with a table level and validating approval.
Um, Validating means we have to give some condition
Mm-hmm.
approval is approval is some name have to give there here.
Okay.
Or we can use any server side script
Okay.
to validate dynamically.
Can we validate UI policies client script through ATF?
Yes, we can validate your policies and business rules we can validate.
Mm-hmm. Client script.
Transcripts also you can validate.
Okay. Tell me the challenging defect which you have for as of now you have work on which defect you have faced more challenging.
which defects.
Yeah, the defects which you have faced, right? As of now in the work, the overall
uh,
experience, and you have faced some challenges to resolve defect, particular defect, and how you resolve that, how you managing during that this situation.
So challenges with defects means actually it's the miscommunication or any upgrades happen frequently.
Mm-hmm.
Like after finding any defect,
Mm-hmm.
like a BA or any customer say that it is updated in process. Like
Mm-hmm.
first of all, they will give the one requirement, and after that they will update the requirements. So after updating this, there's a miscommunication between we as per requirement and developers. We have miscommunication because of frequent upgrades.
Okay.
So there we face some challenges, and we have to find out what upgrades currently they have happened.
Mm.
So these are some
How do
challenges we
you?
face.
Okay. How do you raise the defects in your, like, usually you are
So
using defect management or any particular?
in story only we have a defect related list.
Do you use Zira or defect management?
Agile, agile method.
Okay. What is the difference between defect and bugs?
Defect, defect and bug.
Yeah.
I heard about it, but defect means actually I can't explain.
It's okay. Problem.
Sorry.
What is ITSM and why it is required in the organization level?
Like I
What is the
in IT
purpose of
services means
ITSM? What is the purpose of CSM? Do you know idea about that?
yes, yeah, I have not aware of.
Sorry.
I don't know what's that. Yes, yeah.
Okay. What is the purpose
Only
of
ITS
ITSM?
module.
Okay. What is the purpose of ITSM?
Purpose of ITS means so IT users face there may be some failures or happen in the services
Mm-hmm.
to disruptions have will be happen. So to rectify back the services, we use this ITSM module.
Okay. What types of testing usually done before releasing to production?
Before releasing to production.
Yeah.
Like I do when a new build is given means I do smoke testing, and if any minor bug fixes happen means I will
Before
do
before
sanity
before
testing.
releasing to production.
Before releasing we like any new build given means I will use smoke testing.
Mm-hmm.
And if any I have a bug reported to the developer means again I will do retesting.
Okay. Have you worked on reusable test?
Reusable test not more, but I have used some steps I have used.
Have you worked on parameterized test?
Yes, I have worked on it.
What is the purpose of parameterized test?
Means in one variable you can pass the different values.
Okay.
So we can enable the checkbox and we can create the parameterized
Mm-hmm.
like which type of it is, and we can create the data sets.
Mm-hmm.
So many values we have to pass. We can create those many data sets, and we give the reference in the set field values step configuration.
Okay.
Then we will use this reference.
Okay. So in through workflow, if it is fails in a ATF execution, how you identify the issue?
Like what any
If
troubleshooting or something.
yeah,
For troubleshooting means we have the breakpoint features. So whatever steps it failing, I will use this breakpoint feature
Mhm.
and I will click on debug test. So there will be pause at the failure step.
Mhm.
So I can easily find out where the problem is there. I can examine because it will be wait for 10 minutes of or some time it will be wait for that,
Mhm.
and I will examine where the exact problem is happened, and I also validate the test results,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
I can easily find out
Okay. How do you track your testing progress during sprint?
during sprint. How do you?
Track your testing progress. How are you going to what will be the process you are following in everyday day to day activities?
They follow agile methodology, like tracking, sprint tracking.
Yeah. Can you go through with Agile ceremonies?
Yes, I have worked on agile ceremonies like sprint planning, sprint review,
Mhm.
retrospective.
Okay. If you are getting a defect, if you are getting a defect before moving to production, and if the story is high priority, and you have only 1 day of time, not 1 day, means the day next day it's releasing. How you do manage with this condition?
Like identified or without identifying. Yeah.
See, if you already moved the story to UAT and UAT has already approved, okay. Before moving to
Okay.
production, you do one more round of testing. I'm right. So
Okay.
based
Okay.
on that, in the last testing, you find a defect and it is not working. And how do you manage with that condition? And the story is moving to next day with the production.
To
At
the
that time,
production.
how do you manage that condition situation?
Hmm. What I have to do? I have to report to the BS or developer,
Mm-hmm.
and I will tell my this is the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Story is already moved to UAT and UAT person also already approved. Okay.
Okay.
And now
Okay.
the story is ready for moving to production, but the last one more round of testing, like staging or depends on the organization,
Okay.
which one in that stage you are getting a defect. How do you
Okay.
manage?
Hmm.
How do you root cause that particular problem?
So to solve that particular problem,
Yeah.
this type of scenarios I have not faced actually.
Okay.
So what we have to do? Okay, next.
Yeah, yeah, sure. What is the fields are mandatory in incident form?
Like call ID field,
Mm-hmm.
short description.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Can we validate the priority in the incident through ATF?
through ATF. Can we validate?
Can we validate the incident priority through ATF?
Oh yes, we can set the urgency and impact
Okay.
so that we can automatically find out. We can easily validate it, priority because it is read only.
Okay. How do you test SLA in incident?
Yesterday incident like when like incident when it is assigned to the respective some other group means
Mhm.
then incident should automatically have to trigger. Whenever it assigns SLA should be triggered. So I just validate that I will just assign I will set using the set field values I will set the assign to field show with respect to group and I will click on the save UA action, click a UA action, I will use that and I will save it. Now the SLAs are triggered or not. To validate that I will use
What is the main goal of problem management?
problem management. If any issues are new to them, to find the root cause analysis of it,
Mhm.
we will use the problem management.
What is the purpose of CAP in change management?
Tab approvals means in authorized state they will uh, they will check that whether the change request is valid or not. This is the final approvals.
Okay. What is RATM? What is the difference between RAQ and RATM?
REQ and REQ. So REQ means whenever the request is submitted means we have that REQ.
Mhm.
And the REQ we have on RTM.
Mhm.
So that's
What is variable and variable set?
set field, set value, set variable value means we can give the inputs to that variable.
Mhm.
That value validation means we can validate that whether the field contains whatever we expected values are given or not. We can validate.
No, no. My question is, what is the difference between variable and variable set? Have you heard that word? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are on.
Yeah. You understand my question?
No,
What
not
is the difference between variable and variable set?
variable and variable set.
Yeah.
In areas no set field value validation, set variable value value.
Okay. Have you worked on knowledge management?
No, I didn't work on that.
Okay. Email notification in ITSM.
So for emails means
Mhm.
mm, when we assign to the respective group or any other for respective person,
Mhm.
it will, the emails are will be triggered.
Mhm.
So I just validate that I will go through the emails
Mhm.
outbound. I will go there
Okay.
and I will go body and subject are as triggered or not.
Mhm. Okay.
So I will validate in emails notification section
Mhm.
where who will be receive this and who will be send this type of validations. I will validate in notifications.
Okay. So also, how many times the notification will be triggered when incident is created?
How many times?
Yeah. The overall incident workflow, how many times incident will be created? Sorry, notification will be triggered.
So I think maximum 10.
On what basis?
Like if it is assigned to the respective group means
Mm-hmm.
the group numbers will be triggered.
Mm-hmm.
And in that, if anyone, any in that group member,
Mhm.
if anyone is assigned events for him also it will be triggered.
Okay.
And after that, it will be go to the work in progress state. So the SNT user, if he need any information
Mhm.
from the incident who raised the customer who raised the incident, he
Mhm.
make it as on hold. That is like call privateer. Then even notification will trigger to the user who raised the incident. So he need to give some additional information. Then it will be this is one scenario it will be triggered. And when it is resolved,
Mhm.
then also the customer the incident he can receive the notification so that he can close or he can reopen it. At the time also this is one scenario he can and the notification will be triggered.
Okay.
And
Yeah, got it. Yeah, thanks for your response. And you did overall, it's good. Yeah, let's be start.